Okay, y'all, we're back. I took a week off from this show because I was going to give it up all together. But one particular character has brought me back into the fold, honey. So here's my thoughts on Chasing Atlanta, season 4, episode 9. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully my computer doesn't shut down. Hope because it has been cutting up again. Thank goodness I got my replacement over there. Anyways, this is an hour and 5 minutes. Hopefully, my review will not be that long. Okay, so just to sum up last episode, just to give y'all a little snippet because it was an interesting one. Honey, darn on Kendra got put on the block, got put on Front Street, got put on the block. We got a recording of you, baby. Honey, they got a recording of your California raisin ass whore. You was talking that shit in the heat of the night. But your chickens have come home to roost. Honey, your chickens have come home to roost. Don't be darn gone deflecting now, honey. Honey, she darn gone trying to deflect and all that shit. And my thing is, Lord, thank goodness everybody at that darn gone event liked each other. Honey, why y'all thought, in a tumultuous group such as y'all's group, why would y'all take a bitch to a darn on place where at storing is for fun? But considering that darn Kendra's aim is so poor that she couldn't even throw a darn cup to successfully land in darn Oliver's face, and she was standing 2 inches from the bitch, I guess, nobody wouldn't feel too threatened if the bitch was willing to ask, honey, because hell, she's still liable to miss. Okay? But yeah, that's what was the main highlight of last week, honey, was that darn her flip-flopping and saying that she didn't have an issue with Lauren after all. The newbies trying to darn gone be cool by y'all misfeatures and darn gone Chance the Rapper 2.0 trying to tell Kendra something. She told y'all, bitch, y'all was not here. Y'all was not here. Y'all only saw what Chasing Reality wanted you to see. Honey, they only gave you a snippet of the true tea. Honey, Miss Darn Kendra going through it. Oh Lord! Now there we go. Now, big dick Troy, we love you, we do, honey. You cute, you easy on the eyes, but we not gonna keep letting you slide with this darn transphobic darn shit. And yeah, that bitch got more toner arms than your ass. So that would be an interesting darn fight right there, bitch. That would be an interesting fight. So while you darn making these darn little slight transphobic diss talking about you don't know what type of lady acts like that and she should carry herself like a lady, this, that, and the third. Honey, don't. Okay, she gonna carry herself like a woman, right? Wonder Woman, honey, when she go Wonder Woman up on your motherfucking ass. We just gonna be looking like we just gonna cue in the Beyonce music. I was here. Honey, that's what we're going to sing at your darn eulogy, honey. He was here. His ego is no longer providing satisfaction for the girls. For Kendra had to put him 12 feet deep. Honey, had to put him darn 12 feet deep, honey. And the reason why we burying him an extra darn 6 feet is because they say, honey, darn Big Dick Troy is working with a mega foot long, honey. We got to bury him an extra 6 feet to bury the darn magic stick too, honey. But moving on. Okay, we finally got Q back into the fold after all this time. Q is finally back in the fold, and he met up with Cameron, light skinned Ruben Stutter, and Lauren. I literally forgot his name just that fast, so we just want to call him the light skinned Ruben Stutter until the credits show his true name. Okay, here comes the opening credits, y'all. We got Lauren, Oliver, Dominique, Big Dick Troy. We got Q. We got Miss Features, honey. We got Cameron. Okay, Travis, that's his name. And then we got Kendra and Wayne, honey. And then we got a commercial, which we about to zip through. Okay, we start off this. We're going to zip past this. Darn gonna Q and darn gonna Oliver have their little sit down. Q darn gonna talk about your mama viewed me like a brother. We look alike, this, that, and the third. All this darn gonna spill. I don't see where y'all looking like, bitch, honey. You tall, slender. Even when you was chubby, you was darn gonna taller. You a different shade of chocolate. Darn gonna Oliver's more richer in hue. You don't got no hair. He has this darn gonna crop darn gonna hair with the gray accent color. You know, the gray block color to it. Yeah, I don't see where the resemblance is, honey. Maybe y'all just had like a brotherly sorority, like, you know, Alpha Kappa Alpha. And, you know, shout out to the Alphas and stuff. This is, you know, for all the sororities. Most of the sororities were founded in my birthday month in January. So shout out to all the Alpha Kappas and the Zetas and the Deltas and all that out there. But y'all was more like darn on Beta brothers, honey. Y'all don't look alike, honey. And I don't even think Miss Twix even said no shit like that. Don't be putting Miss Twix up in this bullshit. Okay, now this is one issue I do want to touch on, and I'm going to get out of here. I love me some T.S. Madison. I do. I've been following T.S. Madison now for like 5 years. T.S. Madison is the iconic bitch. She is the one that has stood the test of time. She has stood the test of time. And she has now rise up, rise up. Honey, she has now risen to darn on newfounds and fame, honey. Fame, do the next, now fame, do the next, the black boy life of the rich and famous. Honey, she is now. I found out that she is going to be a guest judge sometime this season on RuPaul's Drag Race to let the best bitch win. RuPaul's Drag Race to let the best bitch win. Honey, I look forward to watching season 13. I got to watch the first episode sometime this week. But anyways, she is not a part of the Chasing Atlanta. But her name has been mentioned more times than Q, who is actually in the opening credits. And my thing is this: the big dick bitch is still getting residuals for her porn tapes way back in the day. Up and yonder, she's still getting paid. Honey, I wonder if she getting a darn residual check, honey. And she getting some sort of darn coins for how many times that she's been carrying this season on her back with her name being all throughout this darn show. Her darn name and presence has been in this show more than the bitch who's in the opening credits. Honey, y'all better run the big dick bitch her coins, honey. Because it's like how many times y'all keep using darn T.S. Madison as a darn storyline. And the only person that really knows her like that is darn Oliver Twix, honey. But I'm hearing everybody and their motherfucking mama darn gonna bring up darn gonna TS in they darn gonna storyline. Darn gonna Dominique, Troy, now Q, and all these darn gonna folks keep bringing up the darn gonna glamorous, illustrious, darn going curvaceous, honey, the darn going the epitome of freaky, fun, and fabulousness, honey. The triple F, honey. And I ain't just talking about them triple F titties, honey. She's fierce, she's fabulous, and she's freaky, honey. I'm a freak. Hey, I'm a freak. And y'all better run the freak her chick, honey. You better run her chick. And she don't even have to reverse on it. Honey, she is, TS, you need to go ape shit on their ass, honey. And say, bitch, y'all better run me my check. Honey, like you said in 2021. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Honey, y'all better darn gon' reside some money up in darn gon' T. Cause y'all know that bitch don't qualify for no damn stimulus check. That bitch making over $200,000 a year. But y'all done said her name over 200,000 times by episode 9. So once again, where the money reside, reside some darn going some figures up in darn going TS darn going bank account for this shit. Now moving on to the next scene, we zipping on through. Damn, they was at this table for a good minute. Okay, 14 minutes in, we at the new scene. Honey, you a singer too? Huh? Oh, okay. I was about to say, now I know Troy ain't no damn singer too. he was confused to be talking about darn on studio. I was like, oh Lord, now bitch, let me get up in the studio at this darn on point. If he about to darn on blow some vocals, honey, let me darn on blow some with my darn on, honey. I'm the epitome of a Capricorn. I done darn on fucked up about 20 some songs, honey, within the first 10 minutes. Let me go on here and blow up some darn on shit. But you know, he got his fashion studio. Lord, here comes Darn Chance mixed in with LL Cool J mixed in with Tinkerbell, honey. Darn Dominique, honey, is up in this darn confessional with this darn pink kangaroo, honey. If I can turn back time, if I can turn back time. And damn, the darn dog just look at the dog first was looking lifeless. Now this dog looking like the dog guy is literally looking like this. Do y'all peep this scene? The whole time he talking, this dog like, bitch, I just wish you would just put me down. I don't even want to face this motherfucking camera. Here you go with this darn sassy shit again. They just put me down and let me eat my motherfucking kibbles and bits, bitch. Let me go ahead and go over there and eat my darn Rachel Ray dog food, honey. This is what the dog literally looking like this during the whole confessional, honey. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, his ex is a rapper, honey. Okay, so Troy apparently has an ex that's a rapper, honey. Okay, now they trying to play matchmaker and try to get darn Troy and Kendra to converse outside of the darn sidekick slash manager, honey. Okay, now fast forward in. You know what? I don't blame y'all. Get y'all coins, honey. This is like the fourth commercial I'm going to skip through. Okay, we got Miss Lauren on set, honey. I think I done seen her more times do music than everybody else on here. With Oliver coming in a close second. Oh, this is her very first music video. Okay. Now I could have sworn this funny been around since maybe it's just darn gone. I just heard it so much throughout this season, but it's taking a long time for this darn gone for a bitch who got $5 million. I'm about like Kendra now, girl. It's taking you this long just to get a video. Okay, girl. It's better late than never, child. I mean, okay, I guess Q is attracted to some folks. I don't find him attractive. He got a decent body, yada 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 yada, tiny waist skirt. He got a decent body and all. Face ain't, he just ain't my cup of tea. And she must really be darn on got a little playful crush for him. I mean, you all the darn on scoped it 5 men up in the 800. You pick Q. Child, make me question that doggone $5 million more and more. Or did you just want to take the cheap boy out and he was the only sexy one that would do it for free? Although, honey, there's a lot of doggone fine aspiring, rappers and trades out there that wouldn't mind just being a feature, for a pay or, or for a little bit of play later on tonight. Dawn of midnight hour. Mm-hmm. Honey, don't say you above it, honey. We seen what your boyfriend was giving last season, honey. You ain't above darn gone playing around with the darn gone immature trade, honey. But moving on. But she got Q as the darn gone eye candy. Honey, let me see what the chat is. Because y'all know I watch it. Every time I watch it on the TV the first time. So I don't never really see what they be saying in the chat. Honey, Miss Features must be in the chat because she ain't nowhere in this scene and they keep talking about Miss Features up in this darn on chat, honey. Honey, wait a minute. The darn on, I must be behind. Wait a minute. Let me refresh. Because they keep talking about the accident and stuff, and I'm like, we ain't even got the Miss Features yet. Why is they talking about her? 23 minutes in, we still on, Lauren's, scene. Like I said, he's okay, honey, but girl, you thirsty, honey. Now, bitch, Now, Lauren, don't do that. Don't do that, girl. Want to talk about a team and all this, and you being darn gone the ghosts on everybody else shit. You even your bestie, you ain't darn gonna show up to her darn gone season and darn gone launch. You didn't show up to darn gone Troy's darn gone party, who was co-hosted by your friend. You ain't show up to nobody else event. And here you is doing a video shoot that really don't, that just benefits yourself. It ain't no party or anything. And you want them to all come and show up for you, but you can't show up for none of their shit. And even after you got back in town, you still darn gonna put them on. You still had them on the call block. Had AOL make their email stop. Honey, you was treating them like bugaboos, honey. And now you darn on acting, honey, just like your song, acting funny, funny. Girl, don't be acting funny. Don't I understand you? Some bitches like to live up to their lyrics, but you keep that shit. Don't be acting funny, darn on Lauren. Oh, she finally got some decent. Oh, come on, nice curl milk skin. Now this is what I'm talking about. Body yada 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 yada. Honey, I was about to say now the Q. Okay, he's good, but honey, this darn on nice light skin curl milk succulent piece of darn on eye candy with this darn on oh, I guess it's platinum. It looks like a level 9 ash blonde, honey. This very light blonde hair, honey. Child, he could get it, honey. I want to notice if our video's out by now. Because y'all know this is supposed to be taped in advance. And usually, if the girls are up on their game by the time it hits for premiere for us, you should also be dropping the premiere of your video by then. That way, everything turns in, it's in sync and it's fresh up on people's minds. So we're going to see what darn on Lauren marketing game is like. Because between her and Oliver with this video coming up, I want to see what was did they drop this shit in a timely manner. Okay, we got Yana Van Zant talking for about 2 minutes. We're going to skip past her. He got a good auto tune voice. My thing is this: if I was to ever, get into music, I don't know if I can allow my voice to be so heavily altered because I like it where it's almost like Beyonce's voice, where if she does rely on playback every now and again, doing her intense choreography performances, uh, you can't tell the difference. Like that, I don't like no heavy manipulation where the voice is different from. And then a lot of the male artists do that. It's not just Oliver Twist. The same thing with Drake. Um, Drake does it. Safari Straight, honey, he does it all the time. Where the voice is a lot more in depth, is more deep, but more chopped and screwed up, like than his normal voice. I think the very few that keep their voices the same are like some of the R&B singers like Chris Brown. Um, but just my observation, I would be more on the natural side if I was getting into music. But good for Oliver though. He's doing it. Okay, some of the girls just be making up shit, honey. Now, please tell me what Butch was thinking about darn gone munching up on your carpet, girl. Talking about he'll make a Butch darn gonna strap it up. Oh, okay. And I don't know what's going on with the chat, honey. The chat is darn gonna seeming to move ahead of the darn gonna scene. So maybe that's a YouTube issue. I'm gonna just go out the chat, honey. Cause the chat ain't in nowhere near in sync with the current video time. But honey, let's keep on chopping it up, honey. Now y'all know that's my favorite drag queen song, honey. Better than even Wu Paul, honey. I said it. I give you sensation, a sensation, honey. That is my motherfucking song. I am. Honey, I love my doggone ooh ah sensation, honey. Come on through, Monique Hart. Yes. Now, honey, you ain't got the core. Girl, you a one-hit wonder, honey. But that one hit, girl, I bumps with it, bitch. Come on through, ooh ah sensation. I give you brown cast and give you ooh ah sensation. Brown cast and give you ooh temptation. Yes. Okay, remix to Queens everywhere. Come on with the retwixes. Okay, we got darn on Dominique and her friend on the fly just darn on did an impromptu choreography. They ain't have no choreographer there. They darn on in sync, just getting it, honey. Darn on bussy popping and everything, honey. Red and yellow matching the graffiti background, honey. They did that. They did that. Come on through, honey. And then when they do the chorus, it's in sync with the song. It's not like they just throwing out random, dance moves. Like when they say pop the pussy up like this, honey, they literally pop it in. I'm here for the doggone choreography, honey. I can't wait till this video comes out, honey. Like I said, it should have been out by now, honey, if they was on their marketing. I'm going to see, and next week I'll give y'all an update. Lord, hear this damn dog again, honey. If I wasn't recording from my laptop, I'd show y'all. Normally, if I had the TV on, I'd show y'all the scene. But this damn dog ain't looked at the camera yet. This damn dog still look like, here, this bitch still talking, bitch. If you don't put me the fuck down, I don't want to be in this damn scene with your motherfucking ass. Just let me go eat my motherfucking kibbles and bits down. I done told you about your bootlegged Chance the Rapper mixed in with LL Cool J, Tinkerbell ass, put me the fuck down. And meanwhile, the dog is still looking over to the side just like this the whole time, just thinking all this in his mind. The camera is right here, but the dog the whole time, I want this motherfucking bitch to put me the fuck down. I'm tired of this motherfucker. The dog steals the scene every time, honey. Okay, on to the next scene, y'all. Okay, Cherokee Avenue. Oh my. Did somebody finally find an Olaplex treatment in a trim, honey? And whoever pressed that hair. Although, his hair is very naturally on the silkier texture, so. But it looks like them ends, honey, finally got a little bit of nice trim as well, honey. That hair is looking a little bit more healthy lately, honey. Come on through, Miss Features. We done finally did something with the hair. Although y'all know the colorist in me, honey. I don't like that bluntness where we just go from a level 3 to a level 7 to a level 8, and it's just boom, boom, boom. It's choppy. It gives darn cheap $30 wig tees, honey. And that's all your hair. I wish it was more like a nice balayage. Full it up, darn heat it up, darn 50 minutes, darn wait for the results. I wish it would have gave more of that tease where it was nice. It was a nice color melt. And it's a nice transition. It's not no sharp line of demarcation. I'm seeing demarcation all throughout this darn here. And like I said, you in Atlanta. with all the darn on gay beautician queens, all the darn on cisgender darn on fabulous women, all the trans women that know how to do some hair up in Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta hosts the darn on hair shows, Browner Brothers, every year. Honey, I wish somebody darn gonna reach out and touch, blend them roots into that process ends for fall it up a foliage. Oh, warm it up to a balayage. You know, but once again, at least the hair is darn on looking a little bit more healthy for once, though. But on to the scene, y'all. Y'all know the beautician and me couldn't darn gonna let that slide. Okay, pretty much Miss Features done went through another breakup, honey. This is like a third breakup in the past 5 years. Uh So pretty much she can't hold on to a man for too long, and I'm not going to go into the reason behind that. That's her story to tell about, her darn on relationships, trials and tribulations, honey, and some of the stuff that she does behind the scenes that leads to some of the dysfunction of her relationships and whatnot. Um, Also, Miss Features has gotten into a car accident. And like I said, I'm going to keep calling this bug Miss Features until she darn gonna show you. You want to talk about everybody else and darn gonna talk about you. You came up on here to show your craft. Because I done been seeing the interviews that you done since the show. But now we're one episode away from the season finale. And we ain't seen you darn gonna lead shit, honey. But you want to talk about everybody else, and we should be. I came here to doggone show y'all the music, honey. We ain't seen you show no music since episode 1, where your own buddy doggone had the mic fucked up. But you as an artist, you should have did a 24-hour doggone mic check. Now, yeah, like you said, mics and stuff can go out last minute. It even happens to the Beyonces and stuff of the world. But girl, even when the mic was back in, honey, you really wasn't giving that much. Just in my humble opinion, though. Also, Miss Features got in a car accident. Bless her heart that she's okay. Still a sound mind. No darn on concussion. No nothing happened to her face. Lord knows if anything happened to her darn pretty face, honey. The darn chat would just darn go into a disarray, honey. They love darn hyping up Miss Features. She cute, but they darn act like she's darn the second coming of Christ with her darn beauty, honey. They act like she's the darn modern day Aphrodite, the male version of Aphrodite. The way they darn be ooh, and sensation. To quote Monique Hart. Ooh, our sensation, brown cow stunning. Honey, every time they see this darn light, fair brown skin hit the screen, they all want the darn go screaming down in the motherfucking chat. Honey, I'm not going to boost you up. I'm not going to give you no more than what you giving me. You all right, honey? You're decent looking. Your music needs a little bit work on, honey. Just like that hair. It's like you got the foundation. Now we just need to build upon it. Some people don't even got the foundation, so at least you got that going for you, child. But like I said, at least the car accident wasn't too devastating for you. You're still here, like Tisha Campbell say, I'm still here, 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 I'm still here. Girl, here she go, want to be a feature again. Talking about like she wants to darn honey, I want you to be the headliner. You darn been doing this shit for over 10 years, girl. You want the rep for the 2-6, honey. Where is your darn Van Cartier moment, honey? Where is your headlining moment, honey? Here you go, want the darn be the featuring act again, honey. And quiet as it's kept, honey, some of your darn skill set is better than the girls on that you darn working with. Well, I guess that ain't really saying much because you still need quite a bit of tuning and tweaking and fixing up here and this and that and the third. But honey, like I said, at least you got a foundation that they ain't gonna work with, baby. But here she go. And then talking about she can't make it because she had an event down in North Carolina. Honey, where in North Carolina? Where? Honey, you darn on performing at your friend's house in the cut before darn on 7 people don't count as an event. Now I'm glad that y'all, being COVID darn on safe. I mean, you quiet as kept, you been doing that beforehand, yeah, with your social distance performances because ain't that many people been showing up to darn on hear the darn on barely audible vocals. You are literally giving the male vocal tease of darn on Janet Whispering Jackson, honey. And darn on trying to act like you that of Drake. Which I wouldn't say that's really much to inspire to because he's full of darn on autotune, but I digress. Then we get darn on Cameron with his story, which this is the only reason why I'm even giving much to this scene because it tore at my heartstrings. As somebody who is a fellow colon cancer survivor, I definitely empathize with him because that is something very devastating to go through the annual checkups and all of that to make sure, if they find a biopsy that it's not darn going cancerous. And because once again, nope, I don't wish that on nobody. Our Chadwick Boseman passed away from it. Nene Leakes darn on Greg had to go through stage 3 of it. And then we have darn on Cameron worried about going through a relapse of darn on colon cancer. So hopefully, they don't find that he's out of remission. Hopefully he's still out of remission, honey. Like I said, as somebody who's been there, done that during my most trying time of my senior year of high school, I don't put that upon anybody. Okay, now we closing it on out right, honey. Oh, shoot. A mandatory 15-second ad. Just when I thought I was going to close it all out in one take, I might have to do a separate video, y'all. Okay, they highlighting the Black Lives Matter. I wish Housewives of Atlanta would have did more like this instead of trying to recuperate it for a storyline. This comes off a little bit more, sincere. Not to say that Portia wasn't sincere, but editing made her look thirsty for the moment. Over on Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, come on through, manager with the darn on vocals, honey. He sounds like one of these mediocre rappers up on here. Uh, Damn, just when I said darn on Miss Futures was darn on, I guess she ain't better than darn on Kendra sidekick, honey, because this is giving me some of that shit that I listen to in my car, honey. Not all auto tune is bad. Some of it's good, honey. I'm liking this darn on mid barrel tone that old dude is giving, honey. And then you got darn on Miss Features giving darn on P Valley teas like darn on Clifford done finally shaved, honey, and got her some tatas. Honey, now she, if she just keeps the darn on hats up on the wig, honey, this one looks decent. All throughout this darn on show, she's been progressing a little bit better and better with the wigs. But she should be a darn on sponsor for Her Givens Hair because Her Givens Hair, as of lately, have been doing the ribbon wigs, where it has the scarf or the hat attached to it. Honey, darn on Kendra would be a very good model for those types of wigs because Lord knows she can't pull off a part wig to save her life, or so I thought, honey. She about to prove me wrong and have me backpedaling and pussy popping real hard, backpedaling more than darn on Dominique was for that darn on Twix video when he was darn on popping it real good. But right now, honey, I was like, yes, honey, keep the hat on, honey. Now see, now this made me so proud. Now this moment right here is what made me do this review. Honey, I was like, Harpo, who this woman? Harpo, who this woman? Harpo! Honey, I said, am sensation. Ooh, ooh, sensation. Honey, Miss Kendra, bitch, you did that. I got to take my phone off for this one, honey. Now, this was a look, bitch. This was a motherfucking look, bitch. Ignore my cracked screen. I got my replacement computer over there. Don't y'all try me. But honey, I seen that. I said, come on through, darn on. Let me upgrade you. And for her to have this bright yellow, you know the bitch like to play with colors, and she was getting it wrong for the longest. But this yellow up against her doggone chocolate skin, honey, that's even a look that I can't pull off. You know, not all tones can pull off that type of. I don't feel like I could pull off that type of yellow tone blonde. But this bitch, this yellow is popping up against her black skin. And then she has the roots where it's the perfect darn going, like it ain't that, it is a block chop off, but it's more spread out. It's not like it's that, I hate those blonde wigs where it's like, it's the black only in one section. It's like just right here. And it's just like somebody just went through with a little paintbrush and just slid the blackness. I can't stand those types of wigs. And I got one, but damn, so I was like, ugh. Matter of fact, I think I tossed that on away. I got one that's all over blonde and don't like it. But this one right here, I was like, nah, this bitch did that. Oh, shit. Well, who not? Okay, y'all, I'm back. Stupid darn old neighbor. Oh, not the fine one, though. The one over there, I'll tell y'all in another video. But honey, Kendra did me proud with this moment right here. She was, because Lord knows we don't see her go through a progress with these wigs. But this look right here, with the blackness all spread throughout just right. This yellowness up against her chocolate skin tone. The makeup, minus the... Now, us women, and I'm talking about us cisgender women, and especially us trans women, now we got to be very cognizant of this mouth area. The only thing I wish they would have did was, did a little bit of color correction. I see the darkness coming through around that mouth area. And, for cisgender women, it could be, a combination of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and or melasma. Or for us trans women, it's still some of that facial beard growth line, even if we don't, our hair is not growing as much because of the hormones, because, she's on hormones. But, some of us still have that darkened area, and we're not using our lighteners. Y'all ain't going to us estheticians to help correct that. That's the only little slight flaw. I wish she would have had a little red color corrector in the mouth area to balance it all out. But other than that, honey, the outfit was on point. The makeup, everything was in synergy for once. Like, everything was darn on hitting. So, honey, she did that. And then she got this court case coming up, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to purchase YouTube Premium just to get rid of these ads, y'all. Okay, pretty much we end out the scene with Cameron conversing with Kendra, and I don't know who the other guy is. Is it Wade or whatever? Troy done came on via phone because he couldn't make it due to his job. Now, I thought a bitch was an entrepreneur. I thought he said his own hours, but somehow he couldn't adjust his time for darn on Miss Kendra. So He done let Kendra have it, held her the task virtually because I didn't think he did all that shenanigans, the other time. I guess he didn't want to face that bitch face to face head on. Especially since this bitch got this darn on wig that I can't see. This the wigs I'm talking about with this black and blonde shit. She was wearing her Rough Rider wig, the wig that she don't mind getting snatched off. So it's like I guess Troy didn't want to deal with that and just gave her FaceTime, honey. So that's how we ended this out. And that pretty much ends out the show, honey. But y'all give me y'all thoughts. Leave it down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.